is why I don't link people, because the one time I do, some foolishness like this happens. Alright y'all, what's goody in the hoodie like a boogie? Back and I'm better like Bryson Tiller with another video. It's your boy Tresor, aka Poppy Trade, aka the Toronto Tiller, aka the president of the Faithful Black Man Association. So today, I pulled up something out of my receipts folder. If you guys didn't know, I have a folder in my phone called receipts. Start doing that. That's a tip for me. Start doing that. It will come in handy later. Just things that people say, because people love to lie and act like they didn't say the things that they said. Even if I feel like it's just useful information, I'll keep it. Even though if I never have to use it, fine.
It's just there. So
the topic today is going to be based off of one of my receipts, right? So boom,
one of them.
I was talking to this girl and she said, "You're a guy I'd leave my roster for." Right? So this got me thinking.
Can I know some more about this girl? Like, who is she? Is she like an Instagram model? Like, what does she do?
Normal girl. Normal girl. Light skin. Normal girl.
But like Instagram baddie type, like normal girl, or like
she's
like I'm gonna go to school like type like.
She's sweet, but she's a normal girl. She's not an Instagram baddie. So she goes to school. So the reason why I screenshotted this is because she was one of those girls that actually, when she texted me this, she was drunk. That's actually the next thing I said is, "You sure you want to talk about this now? Like, you're gonna be cheesed in the morning."
Oh no.
She was turned, because she was one of those girls that said, "Oh no, I don't have a roster. I don't talk to mans. I don't have mans, blah, 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 blah." But now when you're drunk, you're texting me, you're saying, "I'm a man that you would leave your roster for?" I'm like, wait, hold up, what?
Red flag
number one. So my
one.
real question is, why do girls lie and say they don't have a roster when they do? Because I know all of you guys do. 100% of you guys have a roster. So why do you guys act like you don't have one?
First of all, roster I think is something like that single people, like actual single people, not people who have mains, not people who are like talking to someone seriously, like people who are single who don't give a fuck about no one, like they are for themselves at this point.
No, people who talk have rosters. People who have mains have rosters. People in relationships
those have people rosters. Should not be in relationships.
Girls in relationships have the most rosters.
Unless like that's part of like the relationship, unless you guys are both on like on the same tip. Like it's kind of stupid. Like you can't say you don't, and then after that like kind of like lose your shit until you do. That's funny. Just like niggas, there's like girls who lie, girls who cheat, like
and that's like most of you guys.
I don't know about all that.
There's so many.
I also think people who say that like, oh, most of the girls are blah blah. It's because you're like the atmosphere you're in, the people that you're around. This is what they do.
Nah, I've heard that before. I've heard
I'm not around those people. The people that are around me don't cheat like that. Like I know one too, but like most people like are on my page.
It's an evil world we live in. Let me tell you that, because people always tell me, "Oh, you just talk to the wrong girls. You need to talk to better girls, whatever." I just talk to who I meet. And I meet a lot of different people in a lot of different places. That's why I've gathered this general thing, because from the averages of what I've seen, this is the common thing that people share, is that a majority of you guys have a roster. And
but like, do you not have a roster? Like, you guys have a list, even like if it's mental. Like maybe you don't actually have like an actual real roster. Like you might know like what kind of goals you're trying to get at, and like what order you're gonna try to achieve that in, and like who has higher priority, who's like.
I mean, like
you might be talking to like 2 or 3 people at a time, like just honestly just talking as friends or whatever, like potentially maybe getting to like the next level, but like
I don't feel like I have a roster
because you don't look at it as a roster. Like I feel like if you're talking to someone, like you probably have like your one person who's like that person who's gonna like fill all those other needs, and like you're just hoping they're kind of like live up to it, and if they don't, then you just kind of move on to the next. But you don't keep them waiting until they fuck up. It's kind of like people have this like idea of like signing a prenup is already like preparing like the divorce before the actual wedding, which like understandable, but like also like having a roster depending on the relationship, depending on the person. Like if the person like is like an NBA player, like has billions, like like I'm not even gonna like try to like make you feel like it's because of my emotions, like you don't love me because like, you're like no, like do your thing. But like you don't have shit, I don't have shit, and you wanna sign a prenup for what? I think it depends on the girl. Like there's a bunch of like hot girls who like like they do this,
sure,
like
their roster is up, like
sure. This they do this. This is their like.
And I try my best to not get finessed. Sometimes,
I ask so many questions, man. You can like, people think I'm probably like the FBI or some shit. Like I need to know everything before like I even like get involved. Like I cannot be set up.
sometimes you get finessed unknowingly. Like I remember one time, like I was supposed to chill with this girl, and like I kept flopping on her, kept flopping on her, kept flopping
What
on
were
her.
you doing?
Just nothing. Like, see, that's why I'm not a good person to try and like link with, cause 9 times out of 10 I'm probably gonna flop. Like if it's not something that I want to do, like if we're just hanging out for no reason, like what are we doing? Like,
Either come to my house or you.
Like-
I'm not leaving.
like what are we gonna do? No, even so, I don't really want you come in my house either. If we're not doing anything. I like my space. Like I like being
I like to be
alone.
alone. Yeah, me too.
Or I like being in a situation where I can leave whenever I want. That's why I like chilling with my friends. Cause if you're
At
chilling
their
with
house?
if you're chilling with a girl and then it's been like an hour, 45 minutes, maybe half an hour, you're like, all right, yeah, I'm gone. I'm out. I'm cool. They're gonna be like,
But like, why are you leaving?
what?
Why are you leaving after that 45 minutes?
Just
Why
'cause-
why didn't you want to like just spend however time they probably expected you to stay?
Cause I just want to be alone. Like
So
I'm
you-
chilling. Like I just want
okay,
to
so
relax.
like, why'd you show up for the 1 hour? Like, what was the 1 hour for? What did you guys do in the like?
Cause sometimes in the moment, like I'll agree to things, and then the day will come, and I'll be like, I don't want to do it anymore. And then
Everybody has that.
I'll force myself to do it, and then I'll be like, all right, I'm good.
Like to be
Nah.
honest, that's how you feel. Like once again, like be honest. Be like, yo, like
Sometimes you have to lie. But yeah, anyways,
depends
like
how
I
you
was
lie.
saying, I kept flopping on her, and then she's like, oh, let's chill this day. And I'm like, you know what? I've been flopping on her. Let me just do it. So I forgot what she said she wanted to do. Like go get some food and then go chill at her house or something, right? I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So then she's like, oh, actually, like you're just gonna you're gonna come with me like to get my nails done. I'm like, bro, I don't want to do that. But I'm like, you know what? All right.
she asked you or she
whatever.
told you?
No, she tried to tell me. I'm like, you know what? Whatever.
Real one. So you
So
went.
then I go to her like to get her,
Yeah.
and she's like, oh, actually, like I just need to go like see my mom real quick about something.
So she flopping
then-
on you.
No, and then like we'll just come back and chill because she lived on her own. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, where does your mom live? She's like, oh, it's not far. It's like 15 minutes away. I put in this address. It was like 45 minutes away. I'm like, whoa, like what is going on? And this was 45 minutes without traffic. So driving there,
Oh, so y'all somewhere.
oh my God, it took like an hour to get. I might have to do a whole story time on this alone. It took like an
That's
hour to
nice.
get there. Went to her
Where
crib.
was it?
It was like Scarborough. Went to her crib. Her mom's there. Like I met her mom.
You met her mom?
Like like her sister. Like her dog. Her brother.
She kind of
like,
already feels like you're like.
I was like, whoa, what's going on? And she told me, she's like, what did she say? She was like, oh, like you just might have to like pretend to be my man because my mom's always asking me about like my man. I'm like, what did I get into? I'm like, what did I get myself into? This is why I don't like people.
But,
Like this is
see, but
why.
see, you have that one experience, and now you're gonna tell everyone that they're like this. No.
Yes. This is why I don't link people, because the one time I do, some foolishness like this happens, bro. I was in that house.
Honestly, Karma, you flopped on her how many times?
I was in that house for
She was trying to get all that
hours.
time made up.
I was in that a house for hours, like, oh my God.
You were by yourself?
And her mom's like, oh, like,
Talking to you, trying to get to know you.
yes, like trying to talk to me. Like, she's like, oh yeah, you know, like, you're such a nice guy. Like, you should date my daughter.
She said that?
Her mom was trying to like get me to be like, yo, like.
They're like
take
those
my
African
daughter
parents who are like,
serious.
yo, marry my daughter. She's
Nah, it was a white lady. Like the
But
girl was
late.
light skinned. I was like, yo,
Oh, so she had a black man.
this is wild, bro. I was so cheesed, and I didn't want to go out again after that for the longest
How
time.
old was she your age at the time?
I think she was like 20. This was years ago though, like 19, 20.
I feel there's always like small, subtle like red flags, like kind of indicate something's a little off. As in like, I mean, living by yourself is very okay, but people
And
move
like the
weird.
dates, I don't really go on dates either,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not about to be finessed for food. Like,
See, do you feel like you're obligated the minute you go on a date? Like you're obligated to pay. You're obligated to like be
I
the
feel
one to like.
if I asked you out, then I'll
Yeah.
probably pay for you.
Same. If I ask like a guy to chill,
Yeah,
like I'd
if you
prepare to pay.
If you said, yo, let's chill, like you shouldn't expect me to pay for it. My thing is, don't expect it. Even if I ask you out, don't expect it. When the bill comes, don't just like
look at me,
be
yeah.
in your phone or like at least try and do like the fake reach.
I'm gonna do that. Like, you wanna go split half and half?
Pull your money out and let me say no. It's fine. Don't just expect me to pay. I've had that argument with girls all the time.
See, a lot of girls also feel entitled. Like, I'm a girl, but like, I see this all the time. Like, a lot of women like expect their men to like go pay for their nails and like go like buy them food and like do all this other shit.
And what are you bringing to the table?
That's what I mean. Like, she makes the YouTube video, or like, I don't know. Like, there's a bunch of like
what are you bringing to the
hot
table?
girl shit and like.
You're not the only girl that you can smash. Like, you can smash anybody. So if that is all that you're bringing to the table, like, it's not.
It's
good
okay
enough.
to kind of like ask like someone to kind of like help you out with this and that, but like as long as you kind of return the favor, like.
Nah, and then you don't want to do it, and then they call you broke. Like, you're broke. And I feel like we should chill before I take you on a date. Not necessarily
honestly,
chill.
I feel like chilling is so much like it's such a better time than going on an actual date. Like, if you go to the movies, for example, like, there's like a good like hour and a half, 2 hours that you're not talking, like you're supposed to be focused on the movie. I'd rather spend that time getting to know you before I even go like see a movie with you.
Yeah.
Or like.
Cause like, and a lot of people don't understand when I say that. But to me, it's like, I need to know that I like you or like I'm interested
You're
in
someone
you
I like to be, like I'm okay to be around with.
Before I spend my money on you. Because I'm not going to take you to dinner, spend how much money to realize that, yo, this girl is whack. No, I need to figure that out beforehand. And I'm not going to be the next guy that you save as free food, like, in your phone. Like, nah.
Oh, I never really thought about that. Like, people save, like, Uber driver. Like,
yes, girls are
God.
wild. I have stories for days, bro. In conclusion, I feel like probably 99.9% of women all have rosters. You guys know what you're doing. You may be focused on one person, but you still all have a roster. For your roster to be a roster, you have to entertain them. That's why I feel like I don't have a roster.
Entertaining?
Because there may be girls that like me or girls that want me and girls that'll do anything. But if I'm not even entertaining you, I can't call you up and be like, yo, pull up. So that doesn't count to me as a roster. If you have a guy that you went on a date for food with, you went and he paid for your stuff, you're entertaining them, all that type of stuff, that's a roster.
I think the key thing is just like being able to call them or just like message them and like it not being weird because like it's not out of nowhere. If I was to message anybody right now, it would be completely out of nowhere. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I don't think I would have anything to qualify as a roster.
But that's it for this video, y'all. Make sure you subscribe and comment down below if you have a roster and what your definition of a roster is. Because I know most of you guys
Can you say, like, under what circumstances would you, like, get rid of all your, get rid of a roster? Or, like, get one. Like, not have one, like, be completely to one person. And after that, like, realize they're not it. And, but also, like,
comment down below. Follow her on social media. And we'll catch you in the next video. Stay safe, stay faithful. Don't chase me.
Chase your dreams.
I'm out.